Whoa! Whoa! So this is my collection of true spiders, and since 4 of those need to be rehoused, I thought that this is a great moment to give you an update what is going on with them. And one of those animals is really old, and since she is like a super cute spider, I want to have a nice memory of her. And while showing those spiders, I would like to share my experiences keeping them, since keeping true spiders is a bit different than keeping tarantulas, but more on that later. Okay, let's start with the first one, the closest one, right next to me. Alright, first true spider. This is a Holconia murrayensis, or a Murray-banded Huntsman spider coming from Australia. I got this spider in April 2023, so this one is above 1 year old. If you want an active, big, not really aggressive Huntsman spider as a pet, they can be fantastic spiders. But there's a catch. Like most Huntsman spiders, they are super fast, and every time you are opening the lid or you need to rehouse them or stuff like this, they can run away. If you want to keep a Huntsman spider like this, but from a tiny sling, you need to keep in mind that you need to feed them fruit flies from the start. There is a chance they won't grab baby roaches, and this is the case with like most of those true spiders when kept from tiny slings. I learned that the hard way. The first murrayensis that I got, I thought he wasn't hungry, but he passed away. And I've learned from my mistakes, and every time I am getting small true spiders, I am also getting a fruit fly colony. And I try to develop a fruit fly colony so they are fed the whole time. This spider right here is my oldest true spider, a beautiful little gem. This is a female Regal jumper, or a Phiddipus regius. Honestly, what can be said about Regal jumpers? They are beautiful, they are amazing to observe. If you're keeping track of this channel for a bit longer, you might have noticed that I got 11 of those, and you're right, most of them survived into beautiful big jumping spiders, but 2 of them passed away in like the early stages when I left accidentally a roach inside while they were molting, and yeah, all that was left was a fat roach. I gave 5 of those away, and I kept the rest with the hope that I could breed them, since I had a male and the rest were female. And the male survived till adulthood, but before he could have done his job, he passed away. And this is all that was left from that small batch that I got. It's a bit sad, but the journey was nice, and I will probably try that journey again, because jumping spiders are fun. I want more jumping spiders, but there's still a lot of spiders that need my attention here, so this plan will need to wait a bit longer. Yeah, let's get to this one. Oh, this one molted. This is a Heteropoda venatoria, so the pantropical Huntsman spider, a species that can be found in the US, in Asia, so pretty widespread. I got this one in January this year, so January 2024. I got 6 of those, and the rest died, probably because of, I think it was my fault, because I rehoused them too late. So they didn't get a beautiful enclosure like this, where the humidity is inside the enclosure all the time. And that was probably the reason why they passed away. They were still like in those sling pots, but without any substrate. You can keep them without substrate, but you need to be more aware about the moisture, because they also need to drink and they need to get fruit flies and stuff, and so on, like with every other true spider. Like with all the other true spiders that I keep, so like this Holconia murrayensis or the other two that I will show, this one has a piece of window netting on top. The reason for that is that they are molting hanging upside down. This is like an aid for that, so keep that in mind if you want to keep a Heteropoda. Talking about Heteropoda, I still have 4 Heteropoda David Bowie, so the David Bowie spider. I got them during the expo last year in Katowice, so 2nd and 3rd December 2023. And from my observations, they have the same issues as spiderlings as the Holconia murrayensis, but after that they are still a bit tougher to keep. You know, with the Holconia murrayensis, when they are getting a bit bigger, you can start to feed them roaches, so it gets easier. But with the Heteropoda David Bowie, they are living like on the lid, on the top, so the prey needs to walk on the top so they can catch it. Even now they prefer to be on the upper region, although this one is now sitting on the top of this cork bark. Maybe the lid is like too dangerous for him. They are really nice to observe. They are super fast, like lightning. I even named one Bolt after he bolted out of this enclosure during one of those like rehousings and feedings. But if you are patient and if you are keeping in mind like those difficulties from start, they are absolutely amazing to observe. Beautiful spiders, beautiful spiders, really worth trying. And we are getting to the spiders that need to be rehoused today. This is a Cupiennius salei, so a tiger bromeliad spider. They are originally coming from South America, Mexico, and I got this one during the 2nd and 3rd December 2023. I got a lot of true spiders on that expo. This one here is half a year old, and look how big they already are. I think this is one thing that connects a lot of true spiders. They are fast growers, most of them are also pretty fast, and they are very voracious eaters. They are not aggressive, they are like more skittish, they like to run, but if they run, they are fast. Another thing, just like with most of those true spiders, they have like this window netting on top so they can molt, and that's the reason why I need to rehouse those today. You see, the enclosure is like already a bit smallish for this one to grow, so they need like a higher enclosure, and we will do that today. What else can be said about the Cupiennius salei? They are often mistaken as Brazilian wandering spiders, so spider of the venatoria genus. They are not that toxic, so don't worry, they are more skittish and they want to hide. They don't want to fight you. Last but not least, probably the most impactful one since the name. This is a Lycosa tarantula, the OG tarantula, or the tarantula wolf spider. A species coming originally from Italy, if I am not mistaken. What can I say? They are amazing to observe, and they can observe me since they have like these big eyes. They remind me of Aragog from Harry Potter. Luckily those guys cannot climb glass or plastic, at least not yet. If they could, this one would probably run away already, since they can be super fast. Quick note about the care for those: they need to be kept on the more drier side. At the same time, they need to have access to water, and this is especially difficult if they are super tiny slings, since there is a high chance that you will drown those slings and that's how the rest of the batch that I got died. One thing that still dreads me is the fact that I need to hibernate them during winter, but this is still like a few months ahead, so I can learn a bit more about that, but I need to keep that in mind if I want to keep wolf spiders. Alright, those were the updates on the true spiders, some tips and some tricks, experiences on how to keep those, and now let's get to the rehousing. Okay, we made like an airlock, so the spider can only run in a controlled way. And now the only thing that is left, we need to put the spider. Yeah, go, 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 go. Your new home. First spider rehoused. Whoa! Wow, you see that? A hole, I should have done a hole here. Go there. Yep, that's the right way. Wanted to attack. He's already... Oh, no, they are so fast. There's a nice mold here. Go. Yes, good spider. There, safe and secure. Maybe this guy will cooperate. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. There. I haven't even noticed when. Nice. Nice takedown. Nice. Well, that was an adventure. Rehousing true spiders is always exciting and a bit thrilling since they can be so fast. If you still don't have a true spider, maybe you should give it a shot. It's really worth it. I hope that those small tips and tricks and those glimpses into my experiences in keeping true spiders will help you to make your first step in keeping those amazing arachnids. If you like what you saw and want to see more tips and tricks about keeping arachnids and other exotic pets, consider subscribing. Ring the bell, leave a comment what you like, what you want to see in future videos, and as always, thank you for watching. Tarantula out. This is a cute one.